Hey Adrian, how's it going? Yeah, hope you made it back to Bath okay on Friday night. Um, yeah, so I'm gonna go through the video um, as well, just to point out that in general, to make sure that I can kind of get to the video in time and kind of get us caught up in the weekly feedback. If you could try to send this a little bit earlier in the day on the Sundays, just because because I have a grown up routine now, and I have to get up for my job. So I'm not going to be able to get to this, and my ability to catch up with the videos during the week is now, well, at the moment it's unpredictable because I'm just settling into routine and I don't know which days I can work from home. On days when I can work from home, I'll be able to do some more stuff and have some more flexibility. But for now, it's a bit unpredictable. So best bet is basically just to get everything sent to me well, significantly earlier in the day on Sunday, so like about 4 o'clock would be best. Um, but yeah, it looks like everything's going pretty well. I know we chatted about a bunch of stuff on Friday anyway, so I think we're on the same page in terms of how well you're doing and the general progress. I've sent you a couple of additional videos. The first one's for the foot drill that I was showing you. Do remember to buy those squat wedges from Amazon. And the second one is I just had this idea as an additional drill that I think will really help you out to kind of give you expansion, basically the space between your shoulder blades, which is what you're missing massively at the moment. So I think even if you end up deprioritizing some of the other bits and pieces like the prayer stretch, I don't know if that's helping you anymore. But do try this and do try the all fours breathing as best as you can, and we'll go from there. In terms of the program, I've sent you a new block, and I think my vote is that we do one more block like this, where it's this 3 day a week format with not really squatting, but I've tweaked the protocols, given you slightly heavier goblet squats, and again do those with your whole foot on the ramp for best results. And I've just changed a couple of bits and pieces to keep it potentially a little bit more interesting. And then after that, we'll look to add some squat variation back in, and build from there. Awesome. Yeah, let me just have a quick look at the training footage from this week. Let me just refresh my memory what you said these numbers were. The double at 7. Yeah. I mean, these are coming along really, really nicely. I think there's a little bit of a sign here that you can see this. Yeah, so right here, as you leave the floor, there's a little tiny wobble. Sort of like in where your shoulders are. So I think probably you're starting with your shoulders too, your whole body kind of rotated too far back behind the bar, so you see how your shoulders kind of come forwards. Yeah, so I'll just draw this roughly. But so you, at the moment, let me just draw this on the side. So let's say this is the bar foot, and then you, that's a terrible place to draw your foot. But let's say, okay, let's do this, and then knee, and then shoulders. So right now you're kind of putting almost like, draw a different color. Let's say you're putting this point over the bar. So let me draw this completely differently. Stand by. So this is going to obviously be an approximation, but what you're doing right now, I'm going to draw in green. So you have this kind of shape. So this point here, let's say close to the top of your shoulder, is more of the bar. But then what ends up being the case is that when you take the tension out, you end up being a little bit further forward. And this point, so kind of like behind, so this is like maybe top of shoulder or middle of shoulder, and this is kind of just behind your armpit, ends up being directly over the bar. I'll just show you again. So you're going to sort of rotating forwards, right? So I think if you just start in that position, that'll be a little bit more efficient for you. Possibly see it here as well. Ah, no, this is more balanced. Yeah, he's good. Awesome. Yeah, good stuff. And let's keep pushing into the next block, and hopefully clean up some of this these issues coming through your shoulders and hips. But I really think that the tweaks that we made to some of the drills will help you out massively. Just those little subtleties of execution, starting kind of gently and letting your skeleton settle into the right position, just using the constraints, and then slowly adding a bit more pressure. I think that's a big sort of inflection point when people figure out how to do that, and also integrating stuff like foot position and foot mechanics, getting your feet to work a little bit better will massively help. But yeah, as always, let me know if you have any questions. And yeah, if you have feedback today, I might be able to get it done tomorrow because it's the bank holiday, so we can then catch up again with the latest week's training, and I'll just sort of add it on. But yeah, let me know. But anyway, yeah, I hope you're doing well, and I look forward to seeing what happens next week.